There's 17 touchdowns and just 4 interceptions in the 2020 season. Off to the left side, plenty of space and a lowered shoulder for Rocket Sanders, the freshman from Jefferson. 8 of 15 through the air today. Hands it off. This is the freshman Rocket Sanders. Just his second carry today. Further emphasis on the run. Slips through a couple of arm tackles. And Sanders keeps the race. Maybe builds his confidence a little bit. Yeah, he started off slow. 4 for his first 11 for just 21 yards. Now 9. The better that he played. Jaquaylin Crawford danced his way into the backfield. All that just for the handoff up the middle. Smith gets away, tries to turn upfield. Antonio Monte
going into the wind.
86. Rocket Sanders. He gets a little extra drive as he pushes the pile to the front. His defense can come on with a stop. Rocket Sanders trying to get to the outside, but he met up with Overshown. DeMarvion over.
Take a peek.
Sanders. And Sanders goes to the left side for a couple of yards. Right about at that line to gain. Jacoby Jones with the tackle. Sanders again. It will be a first down, Arkansas.
Yeah, and if I'm Kendall Briles the rest of this game, man.
So the turnover. And Rocket Sanders and the Razorbacks, they are just running wild inside the 10 and into the end zone. How about that pause tonight? 2nd and 9. Sanders, little wiggle, little burst, and it'll be 3rd and 2. By the way, now making the 53-man roster as Matt Ryan's backup in Atlanta as Rocket Sanders continues this running assault by our.
Has really looked comfortable.
Not much on that right side. Sanders falls ahead to the 35-yard line.
Able to get a defender off. Substitution. Here is Rocket Sanders off the left side. His first carry only a yard, so the Eagles do. First down and 10 from midfield. Big hole off the right side for Rocket, the true freshman out of Rockledge High School in Florida.
Hit it.
Rocket down to the 30-yard line, gain of 5. You see the tempo. You know, Arkansas, interesting. Today's 1st and 10 line brought to you by our friends at T-Mobile. Handoff goes to Rocket Sanders. March through the air. 2002. Rocket Sanders on that carry, gain of 1. Rocket Sanders driving the pile a few yards off that right side. Burks comes in motion. They'll hand it off to Sanders to the left side, running hard. He'll be shy of the first down. So it'll be 4th down and a couple of yards coming up. Snaps on the team last year. Former JUCO All-American anchor on the left side of that line. And Rocket Sanders will drive his way down to the 28. The new set of downs coming up after the 4-yard pickup. Rocket Sanders down to the 19-yard line. 61st play of the game coming up right here as Hornsby hands it off. The Rocket Sanders cuts it back inside at the numbers, and he'll be inside the 10 as the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Kern, the tight end, in motion. And here comes Sanders to the near side. Pretty good shot at about the 38-yard line. Damian Richardson, 20-game SEC losing streak, won 3 games of a 10-game SEC campaign. And they were close in a lot of the other games, and so there was hope coming into the season. And boy, what Sam.
But I think I was the right choice.
Jamie said earlier, wants to make this his last job, his first head coaching job, his last job. I tell you what, number 7 Texas A&M. Here comes a blitz, and running around is Sanders.
Stand play, bounds. A lot of teams have hard
That's
stand.
exactly right. But what looked like maybe not a big deal to Georgia fans, now they're looking at that going, uh-oh.
Right.
These guys are pretty good. And they are pretty good. First down. And a pickup of a couple, and we're under, I was going to say under a minute. We're right at a minute. That's Texas A&M's final.
And that's saying a lot because there's NFL players across the board up there. Jefferson has time on play action, just checks it down to the flat. And it's a good move there. Rocket Sanders made a man miss it. He's still running. They thought they had him penned in. That's the guy. Going to be first down at about 6. Sanders again. Raheim, but they all call him Rocket. He's out of Florida.
If you can't tell.
Play clock at 2. Sanders has it, and they've got him. Falls forward for a yard, drawing the traffic. Nolan Smith came around the edge to grab him.
Yeah.
Option pitch, Rocket Sanders on the edge, and the Rocket never gets to launch. Lewis Seen and that dog's pursuit. Tyndall was there as well.
Far back.
Okay. The man was excited about illegal formation and a punt, and Phil Lamagnier, we could have a whole clinic here perhaps as the third quarter unfolds on this obscure rule.
They were a foul.
Couple carries here for Rocket and Sanders. They're up near midfield. There is.
4th and 1. Sanders, and he keeps his balance to get even more than that. Rocket Sanders, the 225-pound.
Great about Arkansas.
Quickly to the line. Sanders back to work. And right now they are finding a rhythm running the ball. Sanders originally signed as a 2nd and 3. Sanders picks up about 2.5 yards. Johnson with the tackle. 3rd and 1. And this time struggling to make it is Sanders. He's trying to reach out, but A.J. Finley again coming up. Looks like the ball came out for a moment. Jefferson inside the 10. He gets it to Sanders, and it'll be 1st and goal home.
Knuckles, because these guys will punch you and they'll fight. It's a blue-collar group that really has taken on after the personality of their head coach. I mean, though, with his legs, and physical in the run game.
2nd and 4. Sanders trying to bounce it, and he does. Rocket Sanders with a little rocket fuel off the right side.
Good job of triggering, and when he hasn't made the play when it's there to be made.
Sanders spins, keeps his legs, and look at this. Ball came out at the end. Ole Miss pounced.
To cut it back to 1 score.
Sanders. He had a cut back against the grain as he had Sam Williams looking right in his face in the backfield.
That's when things changed for the Hogs.
2nd and 8. Sanders again. He catches a seam, and he will have a first down. This is out to the 36-yard line. Henry with the tackle. Sanders again. Rocket Sanders down the sideline. So J to 38. Rocket Sanders able to get past one would-be tackler, but then ridden down by Finley. How much different?
They're not even reflective of how good he's been today. I mean, so good.
Sanders on 2nd and 6 as he was brought down by Mark Robinson. And Sanders will surge ahead and be marked right on that line to gain. They're running all over the place here in Oxford. And Sanders will add to it another first down for the Hogs.
Very important here. Obviously, you need it.
Sanders on 2nd and 7. He's got space, and it's another first down for the Hogs. They are on the go. 13. Jefferson, plenty of time. Out of the backfield is Sanders, and he is wrapped up right away by Dean. 3rd and 4. Sanders is going to run it off left tackle, and he will have the first down. Of course, stop clocks as they move the chains. Here's Jefferson now. Under 20 seconds to play. He's got to check down to Sanders. Sanders smartly gets out with 14.
Get back going.
This time Sanders. All right, so let's go back to those Heisman picks for both of you. Take me through, Coach. We'll start with
Michigan. Bryce Young was my number 2. Kenny Pickett, my number 3.
yeah, those 3 good choices. Sanders, a couple more on 2nd down. All right, Aaron. From Jefferson as well to set up this 1st down and goal. Fake it. Sanders rolling out. Jefferson lofts it towards him, and it right off of his hand. Sanders, who made that outstanding play at the end of the 4th.
Get in there.
8th play of the drive, 3rd and goal. The give goes to Sanders. And Sanders is in. Touchdown, Arkansas, the freshman. Blake Kern in motion. Rocket Sanders, who scored the touchdown for Arkansas, stays in and goes nowhere.
We talk about the linebackers for Arkansas, these senior opportunity.
Back to Sanders.
See, this is a perfect place where they would use that timeout.
So fresh set of downs. Burks up to 130. Hand off to Rocket Sanders. And Sam Pittman, he was so complimentary of Jefferson. Hand off for Sanders. Keeps the legs going for a couple extra yards. It'll be 3rd down. Under center for Jefferson. Burks. Pitch. Sanders. Touchdown.
Now they're just having fun.
How about the same? Riles right now is showing